Test, test. 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 Man, I don't even know if it's working right now. I can barely hear my laptop. I guess it's working. Oh well. Mute. I don't know what all you missed. I think the only thing I did was like maybe 2 quests. I only streamed for like 40 minutes. So I think you only missed maybe 2 or 3 quests. I didn't do much. I know you fell asleep when I was doing the main quest a little bit though. I think you missed me killing the first dragon when you fell asleep. Also, I'm downloading VODs so I can upload them to YouTube, but that shouldn't be affecting my upload speed for streaming. Shouldn't. I don't know why it opens my fucking menu every time I start the game. It's so weird. I got the Dawnguard quests. I ain't gonna do them right now. I finished everything in Whiterun when it comes to the main story. I went and started the Hearthfire quests. And that's pretty much it. I downloaded a couple other mods though. I got rid of that one that made shit super fucking dark because it was starting to get on my nerves. So now everything's back to no fake light sources. So all the light sources are still actual light in the distance. Like that over there and all that. But I also got a mod called Open City Skyrim. There isn't a loading screen to get in cities anymore. Because I fucking hate loading screens to get into the cities. Yeah, it works on every city. Fucking White one. Got Winterhold. What's another one? Fuck, what is the other city called? I know Riften's one of them. I'm trying to think of the one that's longer. Solitude. You don't have a loading screen in Solitude either. So now you can just walk into the fucking city whenever the hell you want. It just preloads it like everything else in the game. Like, it's laid out correctly. Like, the loading area that the main game uses for you walking into the spot, it's all laid out in there correctly. It's just not loaded in for some stupid reason. So you have to go through that loading screen to pop it in a different cell, even though it could do it itself. So this mod just forces it to load. If you get in here, like in regular they get in here without causing the loading screen, you can see it's the same exact layout, just without the buildings. And really bad textures and you fall through the floor. But it's all correct. So there's no clipping, there's nothing weird going on, they just had to literally just load it in. It's like that for all the cities. I don't know why they do it correctly in the first place. What was he gonna do? I think I'm gonna go get me And as I said, once you get the game, because I know you're gonna fucking buy it now, I'll show you every single mod I have in the order that it needs to be to work. That way, if you want to just copy what I have for now, you can. And then just add on to it. And it's one thing people always bitch at about this game is they break their game because they loaded mods, when it's their fucking fault. If you don't put shit in the right order, it can legit break your game and make it not want to launch until you fix the mods. And it's literally the easiest fucking thing to fix. It just takes a little bit of common sense, because with the load order, top gets overwritten by anything you put below it, if that makes sense. Oh, hey, it's the Lady in the Lake Easter egg. Take that. Thank you, Lady in the Lake. Like, that's all you have to think about when it comes to mod in this game. Things at the bottom. So things like texture packs for getting better textures and shit. You want it all the way at the bottom so it doesn't get overwritten by anything. Things like adding an extra NPC, it doesn't really fucking matter where you put it. You know, as long as it doesn't go straight on top of something that messes with AI. But if you have something that messes with the AI, you want it to be under that NPC thing. That way the NPC changes affect it. Probably sounds stupidly complex, but it's pretty simple. Where'd last guy go? Yeah. And I will say, almost every mod you look at will literally tell you whereabouts you should put it in the load order. Just people don't fucking pay attention to that because they're idiots. Hey, Amy Lamar, I can give me some puss. Take that bow too. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the mods I use say, like, well, this is where you should put this in the load order. Let's see. After installing this mod, move it all the way to the top of your load order and do not let anything go before it. Like, in your load order, place it below any other mod that affects Skyline, such as standing stones. I put it all the way at the top because I have a bunch of different graphic texture overhauls that I want to overwrite it. So that one stays at the top so it gets overwritten. It's a personal choice, because it ain't going to crash nothing. These ones all really don't fucking matter where you put them at all. Like, the only thing is soul gems, you might want to put it lower if you have something that changes the texture of soul gems. That's about it. This mod's fucking cool. Makes some of the unique weapons in the game that look just like every other fucking weapon actually look kind of unique. That one just makes Conjuration not all look the same. It's not as big as I would like it to be. It covers 3 of my favorite unique weapons, but there's still, they could have done more. Like the Pale Blade, the where's Dragon's Bane or Dragon Bane, and Kavlin's Fang are some of my favorite weapons in this game, but I never used them because they look like shit. Except for Dragon Bane, because it's just a fucking katana. It just makes leveling a little bit more realistic. In my opinion, it works. It doesn't make it, like, it just increases the rate of leveling up for certain skills. But it doesn't make it overpoweredly fast. Like, you don't smith one iron dagger and, oh no, I'm level 100. No, fuck that shit. See, destruction and all that's still 1%. Or one time, so it doesn't change destruction, two-handed, one-handed, archery, or sneak. Makes it slightly faster for armors and block. Most of the other magic skills, it's 15% faster. That's pretty cool. I didn't actually know it changed my spells. Yeah, it just makes things a little bit faster. That way I'm not sitting here for 500 hours and I still only have, like, level 20 restoration or level fucking 70 something smithing because it takes forever. I love this fucking mod. Vampires suck. No attacks in towns. Stops the goddamn vampires attacks from happening every 2 fucking seconds when you have Dawn Guard installed. Legit, every time I went to a town, there was vampires attacking motherfuckers. This just turns that off. Completely. No more goddamn vampires. I told you about this one. Every second level I get an extra perk point. It just makes leveling a little bit more rewarding. In my opinion, it should have been that way to begin with. Just because of how many fucking skills are in this game and how wide your character build can be. This is kind of cheatsy, but Dragon Bones and Scale is way too fucking much. So I made them weightless. Like, it's not for like overpowered cheatsy purposes, it's just I don't go home very often. And I get overweight as fuck on Dragon Bones. So, I'd just rather have them weightless. Now, this fucking mod, download it. I don't care if you need the achievements for some fucking reason. Download it. Lydia becomes useful when you download this mod. She don't vanish every other goddamn second. Dumb bitch getting stuck on everything. Sorry, you gotta respect ramming, but dumb bitch gets stuck on everything. Same reason for this one, because my first playthrough, I actually followed the that blade bitch, whatever her name was. I forget what her name is right now. I actually followed her from Riverwood to that dragon burial site. That was so annoying. This makes her actually, like, she doesn't full sprint run. She just regular speed runs. And I think with how many stops we ended up taking, I think it took about 20 minutes to walk from Riverwood to the fucking dragon burial site. I never did it again after that. I probably will do it again this playthrough though, because she'll fucking run instead of just slightly jog. I already told you what that one is. That one's fun. I like that one. It's just when you favorite a weapon, it gets put on your back even if you don't have it equipped. This is another mod that I say is needed. If you're using swords, if you're using any weapon, this is needed. It makes them not look like Nerf swords. It literally makes the swords look like actual weapons. Also, this is 100% needed. I hate the leveled lists for weapons that you can find, Because if you go, like, if you're rushing through the game and you get Dragonbane, it is useless at higher levels. This just makes it so it spawns at its max level. Like, it's a little bit overpowered, just a little bit. But at least that way, when you level up, it doesn't become useless. This is just immersion. I forget what this is. I think, yeah, it just has a guard standing beside a bell in every major city at all times, and if they spot a dragon, they'll ring the bell. That's pretty much it. And since I have the Immersive Citizens AI mod, they'll actually try to run and find shelter when the dragons are attacking. Besides the guards are all muster and try to fight them. There's open city Skyrims. It also adds Oblivion gates into every major city in Skyrim, because lore-wise, during the Oblivion crisis, Skyrim has actually hit the hardest out of all of the Tamrielian countries, I guess you can call it. Yeah, with the fucking Immersive Citizens mod, that don't happen. They're like, even if they barely sense danger, they're like, oh shit, I'm going to the inn. Nope. There's the Immersive Citizens. Let's see. Where's the main? I guess it's the top one. Yeah, it assigns a hideout or safe place for every AI in the game, where if they feel like they're in danger, they'll run to it, except for like guards and shit. That's a patch to make the Immersive Citizens work with the open cities. That's a patch for the bells to work with the open cities and Immersive Citizens. Another mod that I say was 100% needed. Just makes storms, whew, fucking amazing. That's legit it. This one's not quite as needed, but I really like it. It just makes blood. This one has enhanced textures, but it still has that really bright red look to it. And this is a addition to it that makes the blood textures darker. Like, it looks like the blood's already kind of slightly coagulating, and that there's a lot of it on the floor, rather than a light mist. I'm thinking about getting rid of this one because I don't really ever see it working. Literally just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. Lush overall I love. Just makes the world look more lush. That's it. Both of these are needed. Graphics overhauls. They just look good. Fucking percent needed. The tables don't look like jagged, like a bunch of jagged squares that are supposed to resemble a circle. They actually look like circles with this mod. Realistic water just makes water look better. This is a glitch that's actually on Bethesda's end. Even without any mods, there can be weird ass fucking color patches on places where your character would be activating something. Like, for instance, if there's a activation plot for chopping wood, sometimes the activation panel will be a big ass fucking colored square for some reason. And that's all my mods. I legit don't have like anything that really adds anything to the game. Adds anything to the game anyway. Back to going and finding me. take the kettle though. I'm gonna save a lot while I'm going up to find me. Because I know for a fact there's gonna be like 1 or 2 trolls up here. My laptop is being super laggy, so I can't even tell if my stream's working sometimes. Probably because I'm downloading the VOD. Hey, you better keep up, bitch. The NPCs won't sprint. And like if you full sprint using stamina, they won't be able to keep up very well. But if you're just regularly running, they'll run at that speed. That's why I don't sprint much. I don't think I have enough MP at all to cast Stone Flesh. Yeah, I don't have enough MP at all to cast it. Ah, Labyrinthian. The place that I always visit every single playthrough I have ever played. I know there's another troll over there. Almost. Aww. Too powerful for it. Do you know why I visit Labyrinthian constantly? Every single playthrough? Nah. I gotta get myself. You wanna see what I do in this game? I'm legit just a wooden mask. Ain't nothing special about it. Got low armor. I'm light. Only weigh 2 pounds. I got 51 value. I ain't expensive. If I'm going out to dinner, you just gotta take me to KFC. It's alright. I don't gotta go nowhere expensive. KFC's fine. But I can travel through space-time. Welcome to the altar of the Dragon Priests. Technically a prayer home. You can store shit in here. How the fuck did you follow me? Okay. Yeah, you can put every single Dragon Priest mask in here. And then it'll open the center one, and then there's a stronger Dragon Priest mask in there. But I don't need no stronger Dragon Priest mask. I have myself. I'm happy with that. You like me, don't you? Yeah. I've collected them all twice in all the time I've played. Once on my very first character, and again on my fourth or fifth character, I want to say. I did already discover Labyrinthine, yeah. Good. This way is the actual labyrinth, isn't it? Yeah. Not a lot of people know this is in here for some fucking reason. Like, the place is called Labyrinthian. You think they realize, oh shit, there's a labyrinth in there. Coming, living. Might as well explore it a little bit since I'm here. I forget what all is here besides the labyrinth itself. Which, gotta say, it looks fucking cool. Jesus! Bitch! You almost killed me! Fuck! Fucking speed racer, I'm going Mach 5 past me, pushing me off the fucking ledge. I'm gonna do a text now. Scared the shit out of me. Anyway, I'm gonna tell her ass to wait
I'm
here.
right behind you.
I will remain on guard here.
Enter twice, exit only once. Alteration, illusion, destruction, illusion, translate, restoration, conjure, not instead be conjured instead. Okay. So I gotta enter twice, but exit only once. Grab illusion. I'm pretty sure illusion is mage light, but I completely fucking forget. Can I just take all of them? Hey, I could take them all. I completely forget. Duh, that one's destruction, but that's conjuration because it affects undead, I assume. That's probably illusion, alteration. Okay. I haven't done this in fucking forever, so I'm actually taking my time. Alteration first. I guess this isn't actually alteration, this is mage light alteration now? Yeah, mage light's alteration. It's stuck. Look at me. Fuck it, it's stuck in there. Why can't I take... next one. Alteration will lead you to destruction. For some reason I can't take that unless it's just an eyeball or something. It's not supposed to be picked up. This place is extremely quiet. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the music is like gone. Oh, there's a word wall. Not all these have something in it. Yeah. That's bloody. Well then. I think I'll leave him with his coin. He can keep that. I don't need an extra septum. Oh, why is there so many? Guess it's the skeever's lair or something. Only illusion shows the way to restoration. Fear, then. It is really creepy that the isn't playing anymore. Don't conjure. I haven't checked the other one first. It's just another way to fall in. Skeleton was trying to get out. And there's another entrance, right? Wrong list. Now I need propulsion. I forget what this actually gives you. I just think it's cool. I've done it once on my very first character, but I never did it again after that. So I have no memory. Oh, Orca Tusk. This gold isn't inside somebody's mouth. I'll take that. There's also a mod to change the name of gold to septums like it should be. But I didn't feel like looking for it. Ooh, gunner scrap. I can melt that down. That's just bloody rags from earlier. Surprised I didn't die. Extremely surprised I didn't die. I'm gonna quick save after encountering that bitch. Is that a conjuration book? Well, even if it isn't, it's mine now. That's just loot from the beginning. Ooh, Centurion and Dynamo Core. I see you in there. Can't hit him through it. Ooh, heal other spell. Go ahead and learn that. I guess I can learn clairvoyance. Or I got a text. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, hi, Skeever. Didn't even notice he was down there until I got stuck. It said do not conjure, right? But be conjured instead. The trial of conjuration.
Who seeks death?
Oh, geez. I don't know why he's like invisible.
Hey, be careful.
Use conjuration now. Two of them? Did I do it right? I think I did it right. Because, that's 5% less cast for every single spell. That's pretty strong. But I don't know why he's invisible like that. I think one of my mods is fucking with Daedric armor, because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be wearing Daedric armor. Like, you don't get it, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be wearing Daedric armor. Nope, I have the diadem of the savant. Bad that removes my robes of conjuration by putting them on. How about death ball? Yeah, they're pretty good for making poison. Where's alteration? Damn, I need to practice my alteration a little bit. Because I don't have enough MP to even cast Stone Flesh.
We heading out? As you command, my Thane.
Oh, I got 4 staffs, some random bits and baubles, and a diadem of the savant. Too bad my robes right now have a hood, so I can't wear it. Still glad I got myself again. Did I just fast travel from this location? How much gold do I have before I get into that? Only 2,000. Damn. I might have enough once I fast travel to Whiterun. I can't even fast travel from this location.
Oh,
Fuck you say? Oh, for fucking weirdo. Oh. Hopefully my Whiterun marker isn't fucked. Because I did discover Whiterun before I installed Open City Skyrim, so I might get teleported to a nothingness. I have had that happen before. I fast traveled to literally nothing, stepped out of it, like went out the door like you usually would to get out of Whiterun, turned around and then opened the gates. It was a little bit weird. Okay, good.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze Home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
I want that tiny little fucking house. Look how tiny that thing is. Well, speaking of, I have a kettle. That reminded me. Also, I've decided I don't want a human
right
follower.
behind you. I'll head back home if you need me.
I only need my summons and my corpses.
Got some good the finest weapons and armor.
Yeah. Find some robes that don't have a hood so I can actually wear that. I need to disenchant that so I can't sell that. I can sell that though. And I'm disenchanting that as well.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need
I
it.
forget if there's any disenchanters tables in town. There might be one in the potion shop. Otherwise I have to run all the way up to fucking Dragon's Keep.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Yeah, I know there's one up there with him in Dragon's Keep, but I really don't like having to run all dragons keep just to use the enchanter's table. I bought most of my spells from him as well, like the summoning the flame and Atronach. I always want to say Atronach. Yeah, I bought Reanimate Corpse from him, which is the stronger zombie spell. Flame Atronach. Fast Healing, I think I bought from him too.
This and a bit of that.
Shut up, Bellathor. Bellathor. Not selling goddamn jewels. Those are my jewels. Tempted to put this robe on. I'm gonna see if that has a hood.
Do come back.
That actually looks really good with the leather armor I have on under it. It doesn't 15% less on my conjuration, but that looks pretty nice. So
Please do look around. I'm sure I have some.
I just keep that. Because I can't wear the diadem with my robes of conjuration, sadly.
You'll want.
Yeah, this will work.
You just let me know. Take a look.
Any mage worth a damn has to train destruction anyway, so. And I got the diamond core. Hey, I made it stop. I love doing that. It's so finicky though. There we go. Oh, going too fast now. I'm keeping soul gems. Oh, I have 2 Daedric hearts already. Not selling any of those, they're weightless. So, did I mention I also have a mod that makes the character's heights actually lore correct? Like lore-wise, some of the races are supposed to be a lot shorter than they look in this game. So I have a mod that fixes that. Shit, I don't need increased health. I guess I can sell that now, I don't need it. I could sell him skooma even though it's illegal. I'm keeping my skooma though. I'm gonna have a chest for skooma at home. You know, thing's worth 818. Definitely selling staffs. I have no use for them. Actually, I probably could have disenchanted those. Maybe not though. I don't know. I don't remember if you can disenchant staffs or not. I'll find out in a minute. Ain't selling me. You can fuck right on off with that bullshit.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals.
See how there's a lot more NPCs just kind of sitting around in Bellathor just because it's raining? They're just kind of hanging about because it's raining. I bet you the inn is full to the brim with people right now. I'm gonna look. I think that immersive citizens mod makes the towns actually feel realistic.
Let me know if you want anything. Think I got
Everybody's at home apparently. There's fuck all in the inn. Jesus. I'm gonna wait an hour and see if that fixes that. But there's one guy in the inn. What time is it? It's 3 p.m. There should be motherfuckers all up in here. I guess it's raining and everybody's at home trying to stay out of it. Poor Hilda. I mean, I'd go outside in the rain, especially since it's only a light rain with a little bit of thunder in the background. I'd be like, I'm gonna go get me some mead, grab a beer. This is perfect beer weather, especially if you were going fishing. That's just my American side talking, I guess.
Running dangerously low. Our stores of meat, wine, and grain are all but depleted.
Purchase more supplies then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details?
My lord, since Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly.
Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scarcely afford to pay the guards. We need every one of them in these troubled times. You'll have to make do with what we have, Protector.
Hello there, Looney. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, master.
Okay, good to know I can't disenchant the staff, so I don't feel bad about selling them now.
Dragon's Reach to take a look.
Yeah, I got mods running. Farengar doesn't have much gold, does he? Oh well.
If you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in winter.
Guess I should start doing some quests now. We'll go do more of the main quest for a little bit. And if the stream suddenly stops, it most likely crashed. Because this is Xbox, and I got like 50 mods running at the same time. And I prefer not having mods like that. It feels a little too cheatsy. Most of my mods are just graphical stuff. I'd say I only have maybe 3 or 4 mods that aren't technically graphics improvements. So dirty. Hey. And there's my bells mod going off because of the dragon attack. Wonder where the bell actually is. I might have to look for it later. Not really that much I can do considering I'm a mage. A mage that doesn't use destruction. I'm fucking useless. I don't even think I'm reaching him. Where is my bow? And he's dead. Now let's see how quickly the bells stop. Probably won't stop until the dragon is completely disintegrated. There we go. I can disenchant that. This is the only cheatsy mod that I have on weightless striking bow and scales.
Dead now,
Just because they weigh too fucking much. Is it by companions? Oh, nice. That is a big fuck off bell. How is that wood structure holding that bitch up? Jesus. Especially with the tiny little metal strut. Jesus. And now back to what I was doing. So, did I even... God damn it. Did somebody die? What are y'all doing to that corpse? I'm the necromancer here. Excuse me. Excuse me. That is inappropriate, sir. You're touching the man's booty. He just died. He's still warm. Fuck off. I'm leaving y'all. That's inappropriate. Also, I forgot to get the word wall from Labyrinthian. I want to go get the word wall real quick. That was disgusting. Completely forgot to grab the word wall. Those guys are the only reason I don't come to Labyrinthian at level 1. Because they will destroy you at level 1. Or 2 usually by the time I do get over here. Still don't understand why he's invisible. I might activate a cheat mod and pull out like all of the armors and shit just to see if any of them are really badly messed up. Either that or he's just glitched. Can't believe I forgot to grab the word wall. Legit walked past the thing twice. I wish the mod author for this robes over armor thing would, like, I don't know, maybe expand the model or something. just so it doesn't clip so badly. And I get that that'd probably be a pain in the ass to do, but still not impossible. And it's just a random mod that lets you put like any type of robes over regular armor. It's legit all it is. Just, I have leather armor on and I can wear robes over it. I ain't gonna bother about that. I don't need that thing. I'm gonna take that though. Let me look. I will check. I'm pretty sure it's just like robes over armor. Like that's the actual name. Yeah. Xbox One wear robes over armor. I assume it'd be the same on like PS4 or PC or whatever. There's probably a better one on Nexus, to be honest, if you're on PC. Yeah, this is on Xbox. I'm gonna walk the long way around. I'm honestly surprised I can run as many graphical update mods as I do on the Xbox. I can tell you right now, the game don't look this good when you just straight up start it. Thank you very much for the follow, Looney. Welcome to the Dragon Priest Army. Which, since I ain't really fighting... Oh, believe me, Open Cities was horrible when it first came out on Xbox, but they ironed out a lot of stuff. Hey, I'm on myself now. I ain't going to keep my mask on. I prefer the diadem. I mean, every time I got anywhere near Winterhold, my game would hard crash. Hopefully it still doesn't do it, because I haven't gone near Winterhold since I re-downloaded it, but when I first got it, it was horrid. The game still looks kind of bad when you look at stuff in the distance. I wish there was a way to increase the render distance. Then again, if I increase the render distance at all, it'd probably be horribly laggy. Open City Skyrim's a mod that just lets it, like, if I walked over to Whiterun right now, I could just walk into the city gate without a loading screen. Did she deal with it? Yeah, she dealt with it. On the Xbox One version of the Skyrim Special Edition, there's just a tab called Mods. And you can download pretty much anything you can think of. Unless it involves, like, copyrighted content or nudity or something, then they don't allow that on the Xbox. You could get that on the Nexus anytime you want, but not on Xbox. Bethesda does not like all the nudity and stuff on the Xbox. He was talking about open cities, Grim. She revived the skeleton, but it was too late. I don't know where the skeleton went either. There it is. Oh, I didn't even see that. My bad. The spell on the left hand is just flame. Atronach. It just looks different because of mods. Yeah, I don't have my chat on my TV screen, so I have to glance down at my laptop. Play Atronach. I don't need his hide. So if I mistakenly say something or like don't respond to your message, just send it again. Or if Grim didn't answer you, send it again because I can't check constantly. I need to get a better setup for this. But right now all I got is my laptop and my TV. And the chat on Mixer for TVs takes up way too much space. I saw that at the last second. Bandits trapping my chests. Usually there's an archer up there. Oh, I'll take that. That's some iron later. I need to get one of those things that lets you use mouse and keyboard on Xbox. And what do you mean by setup? Like for my streaming stuff? Because it's literally just going off of my Xbox, if that's what you mean. I have just my laptop to watch it on and use the chat, and my Xbox is running the streams. But for the mods or something different? Because I could just show you all the mods if that's what you mean. Otherwise, everything's basic Xbox settings. I'll keep Danger Hearts, they're worth too much. Oh, are you talking about my character build? Is that what you mean? Because if so, I'm running just basically only Conjuration. She's eventually going to be a Necromancer more than anything else, but right now I'm just concentrating on using Conjuration as much as I can. I'm just creating random potions to clear out my inventory. Eventually, I'm going to level up my one-handed a hell of a lot more than what I have right now, but mostly just using Conjuration. Nothing special this time. If I do another playthrough, though, I might run a Templar build, so that'd be heavy armor, heavy weapons, restoration, and probably alteration. And it's one of my favorite builds to run. It's also the build that I mainly use in anything that's MMO related. I'm usually heavy armor, heavy weapons, healing. Healing and buffs. If possible. Some MMOs don't really let you get into that, sadly. Hey, one of my friends is online. That looked like an entrance to a cave, but it wasn't. Do I actually have any other destruction spells? No. Then my mod that's in the chat right now is also going to end up buying this in a couple of days because of watching me.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting. Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
I actually have 7 Days to Die as well. I just don't really play it much. Ooh, that's a nice rain. I did like that game a lot when I first got it, but the more you play it on the Xbox, the more it gets... I don't want to say there's a memory leak, but it gets really laggy when you build anything on the Xbox One. I don't know if it's my Xbox freaking out on me or the game or what, but it's just bad for me. It makes me feel motion sick, it gets so laggy sometimes. Yeah, I haven't played it in a very long time. I got it when it like first came out, so I might give it another shot. Hello, zombie courier. You can come with me. Oh, I got another mod that makes my zombies actually look like they're decaying over time. I love that one. I just want to sit here and watch him decay until he falls to pieces. Beautiful. Poor, poor courier. Was lost in the wilds heading to deliver a message. Got looted. Murdered and looted, and then resurrected again. Now he's about to fall to pieces. Poor, poor courier. I'm tired of waiting. Did I mention my character's evil? We can leave now. Well, another mod I highly suggest if you are just getting into the modding scene on Skyrim is the visible weapons. Just because I can have 2 spells on, but still have my bow on my back. It's beautiful. Immersive. Oh, little fox. I don't feel like leaving that place. I'm still heading in the right direction. Kind of. There should be a mountain pass coming up. Glad I got somebody else to get it. It's a good game to replay. It's still beautiful. Still fun. And if you want, I can show you my mod list and the load order you need to have for it. And what's special about this edition average is that you can use mods on Xbox and technically PS4, but PS4 got dicked. They don't really get to use the good mods. Yeah, Camper, if you have Xbox, you can add me on it as well. I don't mind. My gamer tag is the same as what my stream name is, just without the underscore. So it's the space wooden space mask. Ow, look. And for anybody who owns a PS4 that is watching, if you're getting Skyrim for the mods, get it on PC. Like, completely skip Skyrim on PS4. Like, it's still a good game and all, but PS4 got dicked over when it comes to the modding scene. I mean, technically, you could probably eat boneless pizza. There's probably a mod for it. I prefer all of my pizza to be boneless, to be completely honest. But if you like bones with your pizza, you can probably get some bone pizza too. And once I get to some major civilization, I'm probably going to end the stream because I'm getting extremely hungry. And I can smell food. So I want to get some food. That's the wrong spell. So once I get to Iverstead, I'm probably going to save and end the stream there. And Camper, I'll send you a couple of screenshots through Xbox to show you the mods that I'm using in this playthrough and the load order that you need them in. And I'm not 100% sure about that, but I kind of hope it's not. I just don't use horses until I get Shadow Meter, so I wouldn't know. Alright, sweet camper. And I do stream just about every day lately. I usually stream like Titanfall 2, sometimes the Call of Duty title, Skyrim as I'm doing right now, but lately I've been just doing Skyrim, just doing a random little playthrough. My next stream will probably be Titanfall 2 though. I cannot imagine playing this game without mods, honestly. After I had a taste of it on my laptop, even though my laptop was a piece of crap, after I had that taste, I couldn't go back. That thing's floating. Oh. Let's see if I can get this to roll down the hill. Well, if you're on Xbox messages, you can send pictures by just going into a regular message, and there should be link content or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look. It's just something I do constantly now. I don't even think about it. Actually, I think I can look right now. Yeah, I can. Alright, you actually have to go to the picture itself that you want to send, and it should be a share content button. And then there, after you click share content, lower down should be a message button, and then you can send it to somebody. I don't feel like being here, I'm just gonna jump down. I'm taking a shortcut, I'm just gonna swim. I'll probably stream Titanfall 2 as soon as I get done eating. Oh yeah, they added quick save. So good. I still make hard saves whenever I do finally get off though, just because I'm not very trusting when it comes to the quick save system at times. Discover this on my way by. I can do that later too. Yeah, I don't mind. I usually only really play the Frontier Defense lately, but if anybody wants to join in Titanfall 2, I really don't mind. Where's that skeleton at? I know there's a skeleton over here. There she is. Yep. There we go. Alright, now that I am at Iverstead, I'm going to drop a full save, and I'm going to get off and get something to eat. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll probably be streaming within the next hour or so, maybe 2 hours tops. So, depending on if I decide to eat seconds or so. So maybe 3 hours most. And for the Frontier Defense, if I do stream Titanfall later, I usually use Monarch because I like being support. It's either Monarch or Ronin. Just so you all know. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, and hope you tune in next time. See you later.